Hello and welcome back to W on the Wrestling and to my NXT Stand and Deliver 2026 predictions. And yeah, weirdly this show is taking place outside of WrestleMania weekend, which is a bit of a shame, but I think, also having a standalone event could be good for the brand, and there's lots of intriguing matches. Let's get straight into it, starting off with Zarya v Soulbreaker. Obviously used to be teammates, now they're apart, and I think this could be a really intriguing match. It feels like it's a bit of a grudge match, doesn't it? And I feel like it's one that could go either way, but I think with Soulbreaker we kind of see more of what she can do, and I think Zarya, she could do with a really big win here. I think obviously on NXT's biggest show of the year as well, I think it could be a good opportunity for Zarya to really show what she can do. So I'm going to say it'll be Zarya who gets the win over Soulbreaker here. Moving on to the pre-show match, and we've got Hank and Tank, Shalida Hill, Elo Knight and Ren Sinclair taking on Birthright. And yeah, this is an interesting one. Obviously, you've kind of got Hank and Tank team as the baby faces, and you think on the countdown they'll like to get a big win. I think Hank and Tank can do a big win as well. Few stars like Ren Sinclair, etc. as well. Whereas I think, characters like Lexis King, etc., more likely to take a loss, especially on the pre-show where you want to get fans involved. So yeah, I'm going to say Hank and Tank team will get the win. Moving on then to the next match, which was Tatum Paxley versus Blake Monroe. And yeah, to be honest, I can kind of see this being a long-running feud, but at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Blake Monroe maybe onto the main roster after WrestleMania, who knows. So yeah, for several reasons, partly that, partly a few others, I think we are going to see Tatum Paxley retain the title here, and I think she will retain and hold the title a bit longer, but I wouldn't be surprised if this feud continues. Moving on into the next match, we've got the Vanity Project taking on Los Americanos, and I don't know, Los Americanos are really weird at the moment, aren't they, because they're kind of everywhere, and at the same time the Vanity Project, for me, they're a really new exciting tag team, so I think I don't know, I can't really see them taking the NXT tag team titles unless they want to have it on the main roster, on AAA, etc. But I'm not sure they really do. So I think it'll be the Vanity Project. I think it'd be a big win for them to get a win over some main roster stars. And I think that's the way it'll go. And then finally, at the time of recording, it's still technically JC James versus Kendall Gray or Low Device. I'm presuming it's going to be turned into a triple threat match, and I think that's what will happen. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like JC James could be another one who's main roster bound post Stand and Deliver. So I'm going to say we could get a title change here. For me, Gray got really good crowd reactions at MSG, but at the same time, I don't know, I feel like it's Low Device's time. I've been a big fan of Low Device for a while, and I feel like she really deserves this chance. So I'm going to say it'll be Low Device who becomes the new champ. Moving on then to Miles Bourne versus Johnny Gargano for the North American Championship. And this is another very interesting match for me. I'm going to say that it will be Miles Bourne who comes away with the title here. I think Johnny Gargano, he's obviously popped down to NXT briefly. I don't know if that will continue or not. Obviously, if you kind of go for an interesting character without Ciampa, but I think it's a good chance for him to really put over Miles Bourne, someone who I've been quite impressed with. So I'm going to see Bourne retains. And finally, the full way for the NXT title, Joe Hendry, Ethan Page, Ricky Saints and Tony D. And for me, this is an interesting one. Obviously Hendry's kind of had the title for a little while now, but I kind of feel like Hendry, Page and Saints all deserve to be on main roster appearances, and I think they could all well be soon, and I think maybe a time for a new era. Obviously Tony D'Angelo has been around in NXT for a while, but I genuinely think it could be his time to go and run with the brand. I'm going to say that he will become the new NXT champ here, maybe through shenanigans with the other people as well. Hey guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily wrestling news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.